Alright guys, welcome to the first episode of Rebuilding Theed. Basically, this is my Theed mock right here. You guys might remember this from over a year ago when I did a building series on this mock. The Theed mock was based off the Battlefront 2 video game and on the Theed map. And I started building it right when the game came out. And it was ready for Brick Fair, Alabama 2018, where I took it to Brick Fair. And that was just the front side of it. And then after Brick Fair, I started working on the back interior side for Brick World. And basically what happened to Theed, and you know why you guys didn't hear anything about it, was on the way, because I shipped it in 3 boxes to Brick World, and on the way it got completely destroyed in shipping. So yeah, you guys probably may have seen that in some people's videos from Brick World last year. Not Brick World this year, but Brick World last year this happened. So it's been over a year now. And yeah, it was just completely demolished in shipping. And it was all my fault. I just got completely demolished in shipping, and when I came home, I just started sorting it out. I just didn't want to rebuild it. Had no motivation to rebuild it, and I just wanted to move on to other stuff because I was kind of tired of building it. Basically, I sorted out about half the mock, and half of it has been sitting in one of the shipping boxes for a year now. And after Brick World this year, basically some friends came to me and said, "You gotta rebuild this thing, dude." And I was like, "You're right." So I just decided to, rebuild it. So here I am, rebuilding Theed episode 1. Basically, the series is going to be me rebuilding the Theed mock that I built and then was destroyed. So basically, how the title sounds is what's happening. I'm rebuilding the mock, and yeah, I'm going to be doing it. Basically, following my videos and trying to rebuild it as best as I can. Also, from memory or whatever. Which I think it's been a year, so I'm going to need those videos. Glad I made them. Anyway, so the mock itself was never actually fully completed. So I had ordered parts in hopes of finishing it at Brick World 2018, but that didn't happen, obviously. So the interior was never actually 100% done, neither was the dome. So I'm going to be going back and redoing some things that were never done or were not done to my satisfaction back then. So particularly like the dome and some of the walls, and the big thing is it wasn't strong. That's why it broke. So I'm going to be putting more supports in there, and it's going to be way easier to do that now that I know how to build it. Because before I was just building as I went, and I was just adding to it. But now that I know where everything is, I can just add supports going through the entire thing, so it's super strong and rigid. But yeah, this is what be the series. I'm going to be doing this once every 2 weeks, hopefully. Each episode once every 2 weeks. And that's the plan. Hopefully we stick to that. I'm going to try my best to. Yeah, I've already sorted out all the parts. I spent all last night basically sorting out all the pieces from the rest of the box. So I know where all of them are now. Here's some tan bricks right here. And I got all these cups just full of parts from the mock that I sorted out. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. I'm motivated to do this after Brick World. So yeah, I'm going to be bringing this to Brick Fair 2020. Yeah, so next year, Brick Fair, not this year. I don't know how long this is going to take exactly, but I'm just going to have it ready for Brick Fair. I definitely think I can get it done in time for that. I don't know how long it's going to take. I've never rebuilt a mock before, so I don't really know. Basically, if you guys remember from building Theed, when I started building it the first time, I had these little markers like laying out where everything was going to be, and I'm going to do the same thing again. Anyway, enough rambling on. Let's just get on to putting the layout of the mock down and get to building. So guys, I'm back. It's been a few days after that first clip you saw. Basically, I made a little bit of progress here. I didn't film any of it because it was kind of a weird spot to film, but basically, and also I was like looking at reference photos, and it would have taken like a long time, which it did take a long time. So basically, I got the base plates laid out, as you saw, and then basically I got the 7 brick tall base around of dark bluish gray brick on the outside, and each base plate can still separate and everything. same with like right there, so everything can separate. But yeah, I basically built up the entire thing with Tupelo over here, and I started to add the plates on here. And I did the same thing with this side too. And on this side, I actually have, you can see the filler in there. I actually have certain part of the side and the floor built up. So that's the actual height tiles go around. You guys might remember this. And then this is like one of the side rooms over here. So this is the back side. I flipped the whole thing around. And yeah, I also started pulling through the bins and putting together a few of the inserts for the interior. So here's one of them. It's just missing a medium dark flesh 2x2 tile right there in the middle. But yeah, there's 9 of these. If you guys remember this too. There's 1, 2, 3, and then 2, 3, and there's just 9 of them in here. And in between each one, there's like 4 columns, 4 or 6 columns, I forget. I'll have to look back. But it's basically been a lot of just looking at the my old videos and trying to get the measurements. It was kind of hard to see where, like to the stud where everything was. So it took a lot of like scrubbing through the video and looking through each frame to try to find the right measurements. But this is basically it here. I was able to figure it out. So this is the wall, where the wall starts for the side room. It starts on this stud right here. So the side room just goes out like 4 studs to this base plate. And then where this 1x8 is, this is where the hallway is, right here, which goes into the main room. And this is all symmetrical on each side of the mock. Yeah, so basically the same thing as me on this side over here. But I haven't really I could have built out more, but I wasn't really sure about how far to build out. And I'm still not 100% sure yet, so that's why I didn't do another plate over here, even though I have another 16 studs where I put another 16x16. Because these ones, it's only to work out the gaps between these to fit them, because I remember that these kind of bridge the gap between the 2 base plates, but I'm not exactly sure how much, so that's why I didn't want to take the risk and put those down yet, because I wasn't totally sure. I didn't want to have to take everything apart. But yeah, I'm going on vacation now, and this is all I'm gonna be able to do for a little bit here. But actually, when this video goes up, I will be on vacation. So this is just a start to the series. Hope you guys are really hyped for this. I am really excited to get everything done here. I still need to locate some bins of because I sorted out parts of the mock right after Brickworld last year, and I forgot where I put those bins. I got lots of parts over here, and they could be in any one of these bins. I just forgot where I put them. So yeah, I got these ones over here. I'll sort it out if you remember. So yeah, that's basically all I have for the first episode of Rebuilding Theed and Lego. I hope you guys, again, are excited for this series. I am excited for it. And oh yeah, one more thing. I forgot I did this, but this base plate had all the tiles taken off of it, but I retiled this whole base plate. No, it was I retiled this base plate right here. This one, the 16x32 right here, and this is where the little part comes out where the statues are. That's what that little indent is for. One more thing before I end this episode here, guys, is that I have acquired many more LEGO Phase 2 clones since building Theed. I have slowly been collecting these, and I kind of stopped collecting them because it's not a great financial decision for me. But these are the ones that I do have right now. So I have about 64 about, and these ones were missing helmets. But hopefully I can get about, my goal was to finish the whole base plate. That still kind of is a goal of mine, but it's not a main priority of mine. But basically, we do have a lot more clones to finish the mock now, so that's exciting. But anyway, thanks for watching this video, guys. I hope you're excited for this series. I really am excited for this. And again, I don't know when it's going to be done. Yeah, you can expect videos once every 2 weeks. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.